The Karnataka Cabinet has empowered Chief Minister Siddaramaiah to decide the final sugarcane price after consultations with all stakeholders. Now, the CM will meet sugar mill owners tomorrow as the government works to resolve the ongoing farmers' protest. Siddaramaiah said the agitation is being taken very seriously and added that he will write to Prime Minister Modi over the recovery rate dispute. He also stressed that the centre bears the primary responsibility towards sugarcane farmers. Now, the thing is, this has been going on for the longest time. H.K. Patil went there, but nothing seems to happen because the farmers are not blinking. We'll have to wait until tomorrow to see how this really pans out, the sugarcane farmers' protest. You see that it's really gaining a lot of traction. And now, let's listen to some of the voices on the sugarcane strike, and then I go to my colleague, Bachiullah.
ಮಾನ್ಯ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳೇ ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ತಮಗೆ ಉಳಿದಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿಚಾರಗಳನ್ನ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ನೋಡಿ, ನಾನು ಒಂದೇ ಮೊನ್ನೆನೂ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ವಿನ್ ವಿನ್ ಸಿಚುವೇಶನ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಶುಗರ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ರಿಯವರು ಕೂಡ, ಶುಗರ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ರಿ ಓನರ್ ಇದ್ದರೂ ಕೂಡ, ನಾವು ಕೂಡ ರೈತರ ಸಂಕಷ್ಟ ನಮಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತು. ಬಟ್ ಅವರು ನಮಗೇನು ತೊಂದರೆ ಇದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಅವರು ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಒಂದೇ ಕಾಳಜಿ. ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಈ ಥರ ಅನ್ಯಾಯ ಆಗಕ್ಕೆ ಬಿಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ.
Let me now go across to my colleague Mohammed Wajullah for more on this strike, which is ongoing protest, as it were. Thank you, Vaji, for making the time. Vaji, the farmers are very, very adamant. They say 3,500 per ton, much like what Maharashtra does, and not 3,200. Now, Siddaramaiah has very clearly said Maharashtra is a different story. We will speak to sugar mill owners. Of course, Lakshmi Hebbalkar is one owner, so is Satish Jarkiholi. Do you think anything will come out of this tomorrow? Because otherwise, this will become a big blockade, like they have said.
Well, Sudha, if you look at it from the farmers' perspective, it is important for them to come out with a solution as fast as possible, because the agitation is gaining momentum. You are seeing how things started from Belagavi, has moved to Bagalkot, to Kalburgi and other regions also, and you are seeing farmers are agitated. Now, the Chief Minister did a press conference where he clearly said that it's the centre's duty that puts an FRP, which is the fair and remuneration price, and this time around the centre has fixed it to 3,500 as per 10.25% recovery. But that is not something that the state has been recovering, and that is why the farmers are getting this. While Prahlad Joshi has hit back at the CM, and this has happened within the last half an hour, where he has said that that the centre has given close to 3,676 rupees per ton as per the recovery of 10.5%, and whereas the farmers have demanded close to 3,500 rupees per ton. So this is where the discrepancy is, and this is where the challenge is for the state government, because the state government gives one number. The central government, on the other hand, is debunking the state, saying that no, we are giving more than what it has said, and it is you who are miscommunicating. Well, the farmers have clearly said that they deserve at least 3,500 rupees per ton. So now we'll have to wait and watch how things pan out tomorrow when Siddaramaiah meets these factory owners at 11 o'clock, and the meeting is supposed to go on till 1 o'clock, and he's decided that after that he will also try to meet farmers, and then he will have a meeting and he'll write to the Prime Minister if nothing works out for him to find a solution between the centre and the state. So a high drama happening in Karnataka. It remains to be seen how things move forward and how the farmers will take it right now after this press conference that has just ended. Whether farmers will agree to it, because they're given a deadline till today, 7:30. Will they accept the date of tomorrow where CM is meeting them? All this is something that we'll have to wait and watch in the coming few minutes and hours.
You know, the thing is that the farmers, the last meeting, they were very adamant. They said a couple of things. He says none of the leaders have come to see us. And by that they meant Lakshmi Hebbalkar then, Satish Jarkiholi, of course, Siddaramaiah, D.K. Shivakumar and other leaders. Of course, he sent Mr. Patil that, as the visuals are showing. And he's also, Lakshmi Hebbalkar also spoke extensively yesterday as well as today. Second thing, they said that why don't you go and speak to the sugar barons? I mean, most of those sugar factories are owned by political people, and the government has influence over them, and you scratch my back and I will scratch yours. Third, they are saying If Haryana, because Karnataka Vaji happens to be the third largest producer of sugarcane after Haryana and UP, they say when we do due diligence, the sugar factories not only pay us less money, the thing is that there are long pending. We have to wait for 6 months. So don't you think that this is now getting trickier and trickier, Vajiullah?
Absolutely, Sudha. You have hit the nail at the coffin right there, because there is a lot of things that they have to solve. Ministers, because they own most of these factories, like you mentioned. We are already heard Lakshmi Hebalkar speaking and saying that it should be a win-win situation for both of them, be it the farmers and the factory owners. But the other important thing is, like you mentioned, Haryana, Maharashtra, and Punjab. One thing that they also follow is something that is called the state advised price, which can be different from the price that has been FRP that has been fixed by the center. It could be that the state believes that this is what they should get, though the center does not believe that. So that is an option also that they have. It depends to be seen whether the state utilizes that option, and that is what Prahlad Joshi has also pointed out, that why don't they do an SAP, which is the state advised price. If they think that is the price that I have to give from the state's point of view, they should give that. Now, all these things, whether it will happen or not happen, whether the farmers and the factory owners will be able to come at a win-win situation as per Lakshmi Hebalkar, whether the CM is able to go through this turmoil that is happening in the state, something we'll have to wait and watch for tomorrow.